been our camp for, Mick, I think 3 years, is that right? As long as Mick's been coaching with us. You're going to have to go back, Ariel. Okay, right there. Now, you look at some of these stats. He was a tremendous wide receiver and had to be moved to quarterback as a senior, and had great stats as a senior quarterback. So Ryan Berkey's number 4 here. We'll start the video. Okay, here he'll sprint out a little bit to his right side and actually throw the ball. When we had him in camp, we were very fortunate because we watched him play receiver and defensive back. Okay, here's a little zone read with a motion, similar to what we do, and he just keeps the ball and takes off and gets outside the numbers and runs down the sidelines. He shows his excellent speed. We talked to him today. He is, again, just a little bit under 6'4", has really good speed. We're going to start to play him at wide receiver. He probably could play safety if we had to move him to that spot, but he's excited about playing receiver for the Griz. Here's an excellent zone read play. See him put his foot in the ground and really run away from everybody here. Okay, Jacob Coogan, he's a journalism major. Well, we're talking journalism school, and was really impressed. He was actually probably heading to Southern Utah, who has an excellent football team. They beat some great teams this year at our level, and even UNLV. You know, they have a tremendous football team, but their journalism school doesn't hold a candle to us. We felt he really came to Montana, probably for the right reasons, to be in journalism, and really to add some dimension to our safety position. And you'll see him here, I believe he's number 12, covering the slot. He'll release the first receiver, come into the second receiver, intercept the ball here. And we really felt we needed an upper class safety because we lost 2 safeties to graduation. And here you'll see the big time collision. The ball goes up in the air and then he becomes a tackler to help his teammate. But we feel very good about Bo Tolley, Matt Hermanson, and we believe Jake's going to bring us, again, some maturity out of Southwestern Junior College in San Diego. Here he is on the blitz. Very sure tackler, very physical tackler. Here's a great open field tackle made with really help from that sideline area there. And we actually, unfortunately, missed a couple of those tackles in that Sam Houston game. The last guy to sign with us, he came up last weekend. Joey Counts actually turned down a pretty substantial scholarship to South Dakota to come to the University of Montana. Their offer was much more lucrative, but he got up here and he really liked the place, and they're going to bite the bullet, I guess, and try to find some money in their family, and he's going to come on a partial scholarship, and we're very excited to have him. As you can see that he had 403 yards and 5 touchdowns in 1 football game, which is the state of Arizona record. He would be a what we call M&M. Everybody know who M&M is? Is that rap guy? The white rapper? No, it's Minnie Moore, Minnie Dan Moore, M&M. Okay? So that's what he was known as this weekend on his visit. He was Minnie Dan Moore. And he is about 5'9". Actually weighed 211 pounds on his visit, which is a pretty stocky guy. As you can see, the whole team's trying to take him down. They asked the coaches to help, and they finally got him down. Here he does have some wiggle, he does have some shake. He's got a lot of power, and Dan Moore would have hurdled that guy. So Dan saw this video, and he's working with Joey on that as we speak. Again, some things similar to our offense. They'll do the bluff here and they'll hand in the football. And he'll get out of that end zone area, breaking about 3 or 4 tackles. Boom, boom, boom. Again, hard guy to tackle. He came to our camp, both camps, tight end out of Dayton, Oregon. We really thought this was one player that Oregon State might come back in on, and it was a pretty good year to be recruiting the state of Oregon. We battled probably Oregon State as much as anybody. We don't expect to beat them. Every once in a while we might, but they didn't have a whole bunch of scholarships this year, so that was a bonus for us. Another excellent student, 3.5. Excellent baseball player. Had the opportunity to watch him play last spring as the evaluation period was, and we got to see him play. Coach Beer saw him play basketball this year, and I also got to see him play basketball in an earlier game. So we evaluated him and really likes what he does here. Go ahead and run it. Now he can break tackles, he's strong, he's physical, and he runs very, very well. As we watched this earlier today, the comment was he's a little bit, he's not yet there, but he reminds me of the Hernandez player that plays for New England. He has those similarities when you watch him play basketball. See him catch the football in his hands right there, and then run a guy over for the first down. As New England moves Hernandez around, we would probably do the same thing with Hayden Craig. You see him there being very physical. You got the laser on that thing. He's on the far right, knocking the guy over. Yeah, right there. Okay, now, once he plays for us, he's going to go knock another guy down. I mean, really, that's what our offensive line and tight ends did this year, and our wide receivers, so that's our expectations. Here he catches the ball just to a high pass very well, catches the ball in his hands, in traffic, and hands the ball, didn't get any points. Bo Harris, again, another guy that came to camp, tremendous motor. I mean, he's a pretty impressive basketball player as well. Again, plenty of accolades. Shot put champion. Okay, here he is at playing left guard. He'll pull out to his left. And I want you to notice how he'll hit with his face right here as an offensive lineman. And again, finishes the drill. Finishes right on top of the defender. Now that defender right there will never make a play. Okay? And really that's kind of what we're after on the finish part of it. If we can get 10 of those guys down on the ground like that, then the running back has one guy to worry about. This might be as an impressive play as any on the video. That's him kicking at 260 something. Now he comes to balance. Right there, freeze it. Now, when you come to balance, again, he's 260. Most of those returners are 160 in high school. Maybe not even that. So he comes to balance. What I say, look at his knee bend, tremendous knee bend, and I'm going to ask you, does he hit with his face? Hello, does he hit with his face? Yeah. Okay, so let's play that one more time. I mean, that's a big guy, man. There you go. Here he spins to his right, Eric, go one more time. If you watch his right elbow, he'll pull that elbow, and we teach this in Coach Obiot's strength and conditioning program. We teach it in the weight room. We teach it in our running drills. And again, that's something we noticed with Bo when he was at camp, that he had some of those innate abilities already in his weapons. And here he'll do it, he'll spin the other way to his left and watch him finish the play. Again, finish, yes he does. We're excited about how he finishes. Here's another pull, another poor defensive player on the ground. He would be tackler on the ground. Does a nice job of reading that play. Actually pauses just for a second, under control, and then attacks the quarterback who still has the football. Okay, Ellis Henderson, we were attempting to recruit Ellis last year. He ended up going over to Hawaii and gray shirting at Hawaii. We ended up getting him, when they had a coaching change at the University of Hawaii, they kind of left him out there in the blue Pacific, whatever. And he came back to Vancouver, Washington, and had actually committed to another school. And you know, his dad had called a few times just to see if there was any interest, and there was by us. And so we went full throttle. Coach Laney, Coach Beers, Coach Baker. We all went hard on Ellis, and I think he's going to be a great help to us. The thing that he is he's an athlete, and he'll probably split time this spring, so we can find out exactly what side of the football we want him to play on. As you can see, he had 109 receptions, 143 tackles. I mean, that's a real busy night every single Friday night. And as we watch this thing run, he's a very physical corner that runs very, very well. Here he runs down the running back, going down the left sideline. Pretty good collision there by Ellis. And that running back's a small, very good running back, but he's really, really small. Ellis had to get down and to that level. Here he comes up on a quick screen route. Very, very physical player. Boom, knocks that down again, knocks the ball right out of his hands. Here he is on a punt return. You know, with Javen moving on, we need help punt and kickoff return, and we think Ellis is going to be the guy to help us. That